I'm but one child from a broken home whose sole companion is a microphone. I roam the streets of LA alone, and the only beef I own is past inflictions through the transcriptions left on stone. Now let me tell you the occasion when I caught an abrasion with these 6 peculiar characters. See, it always happens when you least prefer. A test of your true skill occurs. See, I was sitting, maintaining my own realm as God tends to do, when I was approached by 3 times 2 idiots who called themselves a crew. They were joking and provoking me, not knowing soon that they would be choking on their own words. For with every decree, they labeled me a whack MC without the proper inquiry. And when they finally surrounded me, I felt nothing but negativity, so I reacted the only way known to me, lyrically. I took them rhyme for rhyme, even 2 at a time, and even when I didn't rhyme, they displayed their own lack of ability and utter futility of embarrassing me. So they were forced to break into their written routines and scripts, and they still got rich. And seeing I was still coming from the mind, and they had committed the ultimate cybercrime, I decided to chalk this one up as a win. That's when they decided to bring our mental matches to an end and let the physical begin. The odds were their 6 to my 1, so I chose to run, while racing through my mind to find when the next bus would come. I boarded at the nearest location, regardless of its destination, just requiring removal of my situation. I injected my monetary measure into the metallic treasure chest, then progressed to the back of the bus, where I let my mind digress on how their dates with destiny would manifest. I exited at the gravity lord's address. See, I called him before, so when I gave 3 knocks on the door, he emerged with the artillery I needed for my one-man war. Alright, man, this is how it went down. I was just chilling, waiting for the bus, you know? Max listened to my Walkman. These niggas, I came out of nowhere, like, nigga, you rap? Nigga, you want to battle? And I was like, alright, man, you know, so we started up, you know, I was freestyling. Then they started breaking into the written rhymes and shit, and I was still ripping the niggas off the head, putting it down for the cabin, you know? Then, you know, they wanted to fight and shit. And it was 6 of them niggas, so I'm not even gonna lie, you know, I ran and shit. I got on the bus, and that's when I called you from the corner and told you what I needed, you know what I'm saying? What they say? Drop me off right here. Alright, man. Here. About to do these niggas. I entered through the cellar with a rusty propeller-like object, sharpened to perfection. I was standing behind my first victim. He was in the washing section, holding his sockers, standing in erection. My weapon made a connection at his neck, severing his vocal cords before he could scream. His head fell to the floor, feasting its eyes on a trendy excuse for a human being. I was halfway upstairs, then ran back to rummage through his pocket to remove the cream. Then I continued to maneuver upstairs to where I could handle the rest of his team. The next 3 were sitting watching TV, so I moved into the hallway where they couldn't see me. I opened up my backpack to extract the accessories needed for my second phase of attack. I pulled up a black tube, injected a poison dart, tainted with a chemical guaranteed to rip his circulatory system apart. I inhaled, then exhaled, hit him in the vein, leading directly to his heart. His homeboys turned around to see their man grabbing his neck in a clutch. Then I reached over the couch and gave them both a Vulcan death touch. The last words weren't worth much because their lives flashed before their eyes in a blur. Then they fell on the ground and died together like the 2 faggots they were. I turned around to hear the sound of water dripping. Then I ran up a second flight of stairs where I was guaranteed to catch someone slipping. This nigga was sitting in the bathtub, so I entered and asked him, the rest of your homies are dead, wouldn't you like to join the club? I knew he was gonna lie, so before he could reply, I pushed his head down. It's funny, when you die in your own bathwater, no one can see you cry. I was almost at peace knowing that 5 of these fools were deceased. My final victim lied behind door number 3, so I kicked it in and asked him, what will it be? Lethal injection or electricity? See, you've been sentenced to death penalty by me, Mercs. He didn't answer, so I hit him with my most deadly verse. He began going into convulsions. I didn't know if it was because of the rhyme or because I was holding 2 Mac 10s. So I put the guns down, slapped them around so he could calm down, then gave him the rundown. You see, the mental scars and pain and the stress added to my brain are the reasons you're about to live the rest of your short-ass life in agonizing pain. The expression on his face was plain, even though he knew he was the next to be slain. Because he could look into my eyes and see that I was completely sane, and then he pleaded for his life would be in complete vain. He gave me a final look, but before he took his last breath, I pulled out a bag of rocks and I stoned him to death. The nigga laying there like a fucking newborn fucking baby, guys.
Dead?
Is he fucking dead? The fuck you mean is he fucking dead, guys?
Fuck you think?
The nigga laying there with his fucking, all types of fucking blood coming out of his fucking, yo, I'm sorry.